to Benton. Back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, how about using the rim?
Can't get it to fall.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Out to the right wing. Pass to Thibault. Cranes the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
That one drops for him. Here's Milwaukee.
Out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Deep 2 from Thibault. And the shot goes in.
Cutting into that deficit.
Here's Collier. Collins with the block. Posey with it. Here's Black. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Sinks the triple. Jobs got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Yao. Second shot opportunity. Collins with the block. Here's Caspi. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Caspi's got it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Caspi. Drills it from outside. Caspi's got 7 points.
One of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. Inside. And Hollins with the stuff.
And how about he takes on the...
Here's Posey. Hartenstein inside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Man, he's not going to miss that sort of...
To the paint. Here's Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the...
Out of the rafters! He punched it in! Are you kidding me? 3-pointer. Chicago with a new 14. Here's Hartenstein. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Nice job creating from deep.
Pass to Posey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hollins with it. And he banks in the layup. Hollins has got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Posey. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Oh. Here's James. And it's blocked. Here's Black. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a close unloads from 13. Not enough on that one as it misses. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hollins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Here's Collier to the middle. Here's Chop. And he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets clear off.
Pass to Bitadze. And stolen by Williams. Here's Chop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That
Aldridge. Good.
imposing his will on the interior. LaMarcus taking the contact and finishing through the play. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
And he recovers it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. And Jackson gets it to go. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night. And it's Chicago to start out. Here's Black. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that'll start us off already. You can...
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And once he got to the 10, I think he was...
Posey with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him.
Here's Levine. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Nice shot by Posey.
Poor design there defensively.
No good. Charlotte leading by 4. Tipped away. And stolen by Holland. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 5. Down low. Now Hartenstein. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 10. Back to Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Just a textbook lead pass right there.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Collier. And the layup falls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Chicago trails by 10. And the shot goes in.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Takes a 3. Where? No good. Chicago trails by 10. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
In league history, BA, he's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
John Starks putting his vertical to good use. Awesome at dunking it down. More impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire. Throws it up high.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Virtually impossible.
And both free throws good for Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Derek White.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his...
Chicago leading by 11. Here's Harrington, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Paul George with the steal. For the finish. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Here.
Out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Garnett in at the center position.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength, off the dribble drive, pretty hard and playing hard.
Butler can't get it to go. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
Pajemski out there with Moses Moody. And it's Butler in at the three. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Butler. Love grabs the miss. Here's Kirilenko. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Give him 8. Here he goes, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to McDaniel. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Outside.
Rebounds here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. And Dort is good for three. So Dort's got himself on the board with a three there.
Rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George passes to Kemp. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Black with the drive. And that one is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how
Jackson with the screen. And again, Chicago. No good. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And he hammers in the reverse slam. Easily outside. Here's Chop. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there.
Back to Black. Here's Hollins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The game now all time. Posey's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. The drive by Smith. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Drops in the tray.
The defenders.
Pass to Williams. To the right side. The turnaround. And that one's good. Shop's got low. Sanders. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Williams for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. The kick out to Fareed. And it's off from three-point range. And Chicago has possession. A 2-point game. And Williams slams it in. Pass to Posey to take the lead. Caspi for three. Good on the three-point shot. Chicago trip. And they'll get another chance. On the clock. Goes back up. It's deflected. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot. Now Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. In fact, Vanderbilt with it. San Francisco passing it around. Here's Yabusele. Magnificent rejection. And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. Now Winslow. Walked again. Over to the left wing. Caspi for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I know what they say.
Danton. Clock at 6. Hollins with the block. Here's Hartenstein. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled. Spates. And the three off target. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Posey. Here's Hartenstein. And the layup's good off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's Black with one. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that?
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now, here's Hollins. Drops in the tray.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of...
Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. Jackson knocks it loose.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what.
Group here. And so here is Chicago. There's the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the...
To the inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Williams for three. Good on the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stat. Out left to the wing. Pass to Jock. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Extra on that one.
As he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high right, the three. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing.
Here's Chicago. Pass to Posey. Here's Banton. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball. Banton's got 5 points. Here's Banton. Now Burke fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find him.
His wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel.
Burke. Outside Covington. Clock at 6. Back to Burke. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that one's good, Holland. Albuquerque trails by 5. Pass to Holland. Here's Banton. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
It's been like this all night for...
Leonard brings the double team. To the middle. Here's Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Nixon. Williams with the block. Here's Chop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Almost an impossible shot to...
Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Chop. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. And so it's Chicago winning.